Big win in Carolina this past Sunday. Raiders put it on the Panthers. It was close, gave me a few heart attacks, but we pulled it through. Got a big game this week coming up on Monday. Let's get into it. Raider Nation, what's up? First and foremost, I'd like to give a quick recap of last week's game. Now, obviously, the keys to the game where you got to eliminate mistakes, we only had a couple penalties, which was huge for the Raiders. You got to have a big game from Josh Jacobs. Dude had 3 touchdowns. He was catching the ball. He was running the ball. He was in open space. He was juking people. He was jumping over people. He was scoring touchdowns. Josh Jacobs scored the first touchdown for the Las Vegas Raiders. But also, let's talk about this. Derek Carr was on point. The guy was firing. He was throwing some deep shots. He had a nice one to Ruggs. He had one that Ruggs got tripped up. It could have been a big gain, but we won this game. Now, obviously, defensively, we need a little bit of help. I think that the defense is going to be all right. We saw Jonathan Abram flying around, making tackles. I think he had 13 tackles, led the team. He was getting pops. He had people fired up, and that's what you're going to need, especially in these games where you don't have fans in the stands. If you can have a ooh-wee pop, and an ooh-wee pop is the one where you go, ooh-wee, because that hit so hard, it gets you pumped up. But if you can have those, if you can keep those going, if you can keep that momentum flowing in the game, that's what's going to keep these games going. That's what's going to keep the defense pumped. And it's going to pump the offense up to say, hey, you know what? Defense did it for us. Let's get out there and score. Now, this week is a big test. We've got one of the best quarterbacks of all time in Drew Brees coming into Las Vegas. Now, Drew Brees is a guy who's not very flashy. He's not going to do a lot of crazy things, but he's a very fundamental player who can light it up and has almost every single passing record there is in the league. And so he's a guy that you're going to have your eyes on. He's a guy that you're going to want to hit. We didn't hit the quarterback enough last week, and we need to get to the quarterback this week. Max Crosby, Cleveland Farrell, Arden Key, Mo Hurst, Jonathan Hankins, Malik Collins, all you guys got to get to the quarterback, got to hit Brees, hit him hard, hit him fast, and hit him often. But also what we want to see is you got to eliminate the run. Now, they've got 2 backs. They've got a pretty good back in Latavius Murray, who we used to have on the Raiders, who had a great season with us back in 2016, back during our playoff run. They've also got Alvin Kamara, who can catch the ball, he can run, he can make defenders miss, he can do a lot of things offensively that you got to be able to game plan for, you got to be prepared for. The Saints are going to be without their number 1 target, Michael Thomas. He has suffered an ankle injury. He won't be playing this week. But that's going to give Emmanuel Sanders more chances to make a play. It's also going to give Jared Cook, who is a very good tight end, who also we had with the Raiders. He's a very good tight end. He can make some plays too. The good thing is we got a guy named Corey Littleton who can get in there. He can cover, he can cover Kamara. He can cover Cook. He can get in there and make a play and really limit these mistakes. So defensively, those are going to be our tests. That's what we're going to see. We're going to see some guys. They're going to go out there and they're going to test our defense. They're going to take some shots at Damon Arnett. They're going to take some shots at Trayvon Mullen, and that's okay because we're going to be ready for it. It's not like we're going to be on the 2-yard line and you got Brandon Cooks lined up against Sean Smith and he's going to get burnt. It's not going to happen, but hey, I'm just a fat dude. I shouldn't be telling people that they're slow. Defensively for the Saints, they've got a very good defense on that side of the ball. You've got guys like Marshawn Lattimore, Cam Jordan, Janoris Jenkins, Malcolm Jenkins. You've got guys that can go in there and make a play. You've got some guys that can make a big hit. You've got guys that can get to the quarterback. You've got guys that can stop some passes. And what we need to do and what the Raiders need to do is the Raiders need to be smart, they need to be decisive, and they need to take charge. They need to get ahead early in the game. They need to make some big moves. Now let's get into the keys to victory. All right, coming into this game, what we're looking at is we're going to see a lot of things that need to happen. First and foremost, they're going to be prepared for the run. They watched Josh Jacobs. They saw what Josh Jacobs can do. They know that we're going to try to run the ball. And guess what? We're still going to run the ball. Now, get more players involved. What I like to see Devontae Booker. I liked him last week. He was very effective in the running game. I'd like to see him used a little bit more. I'd like to see Jalen Richard get involved in the passing game. I'd like to see Alec Ingold get involved in the game. Offensively, I'd also like to see the ball be spread around a little bit more. They did a great job. The Raiders did a great job spreading the ball around, but I'd like to see guys like Bryan Edwards get the ball. Nelson Aguilar, continue to feed the man. He had a great touchdown against the Panthers. I'd like to see more of that. Zay Jones, he's been putting in the work this offseason. I'd like to see it on the field. Foster Moreau, let's get him in the red zone. Jason Witten as well. Darren Waller, dude was a safety net. He was playing fantastic on Sunday. Let's get another repeat performance. And of course, my guy, the used car salesman, the insurance man himself, the fourth grade PE teacher who was a substitute for 3 days and came back, Mr. Hunter Renfrow. I want to see Renfrow continue to ball out. Hit him on a quick slant, see what he can do against that defense. But also with Derek Carr, what I'd like to see with Derek Carr is now take it to another level. We saw what Derek Carr did last week. Derek Carr played phenomenally. I'd like to see him take it to another level. I think that he's going to continue to get better and better and better in this offense. I think he's going to continue to get better and better and better with these weapons. I think that he is very comfortable with this team as a leader. And I think that he has, obviously, we know that he's got a point to prove. And at the end of the day, no matter what Josh DeBow says.
It doesn't really matter, Josh.
Oh, okay, Derek. You're absolutely right. We got to win these games, and we're going to continue to try out to go out and win these games. What we got to do offensively is just that. Move the ball, get the ball into the end zone, take care of opportunities in the red zone. Now, we had a couple opportunities that were almost missed. We had some field goals. Daniel Carlson was clutch. Props to Daniel Carlson. Daniel Carlson showed us that he is the guy. He's the guy that's going to go in, and he's going to be our kicker. So let's keep giving him the opportunities. But when we get to the red zone, let's try to score some touchdowns. Put 6 on the board. Let him kick an extra point. Defensively, what we need to do is eliminate mistakes. There were a couple mistakes last week that led to big plays. We need to eliminate those mistakes. If we eliminate those mistakes, we're not going to shoot ourselves in the foot. We're not going to have to come from behind. Let's try to be a little more comfortable in this game. I'm excited about it. It's Monday night. It's in Vegas. We're at the new stadium. Let's have something to be excited about, be fired up about, and not have to stress the whole time. But defensively, we got to get to the quarterback. Hit Drew Brees in his mouth. Hit him hard, hit him fast, hit him often. Taysom Hill, you can get it too. Jameis Winston, you want to come in? You can get it too. We got to hit the quarterback. You got to stop the run. Stop Alvin Kamara. Stop Latavius Murray. We know how Latavius runs. He runs upright. Hit him high, hit him low, hit him fast, hit him often. Emmanuel Sanders, knock him off his route. Use his speed against him. He's so fast that he can get going and he can do a lot of things. But if you knock him off his feet, if you knock him off his route, it's going to take that millisecond and Brees is not going to complete those passes. Those are the things that we need to do. Defensively, offensively, and of course, special teams. Daniel Carlson, keep kicking that damn ball the way you're kicking it. Hunter Renfrow, keep returning those punts the way you return it. You set up some good field position. The Raiders had started on the field with some good position the whole game. Let's keep it up. I'm excited about this game. I'm obviously cautious. I'm optimistically cautious. I'm nervous, right? Because the Saints are a good team. They were a playoff team last year. They're always a good team. You've got Drew Brees, who won a Super Bowl. You got Sean Payton, who's won a Super Bowl. These guys have been there before. This isn't their first rodeo. So what we need to do is we need to go in, have a good game, be fundamentally sound, make some exciting plays, make some defensive stops, get after it, and let's try to get this dub on Monday night. Mind you, I will be in Las Vegas for the game. Monday night, I will be at Stage Door doing a live show with my boy, Raider Cody. We'll be doing a live show throughout the game and a live post-game. Come by, say what's up, have some beers, enjoy yourself, have some sodas, do what you do. We're going to have a good time at Stage Door. We're going to have a good time in Vegas. I look forward to seeing some of you guys out there. Make sure you're commenting. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're hitting that bell notification so you get so you know that I am dropping this heat, because you know this heat just keeps coming. Heat. And guys, let's go Raiders.